Hello, brave awakened ones. Good morning. Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics here. Medical empathic intuitive, holistic integrative health, certified holistic integrative health nurse, spiritual counselor, guide, Reiki master, and author of the children's book, How the Caterpillar Flew. And I want to say thank you to my Patreons and supporters. You guys are amazing. And subscribers, thank you. And please hang out at the end of the video for information about my virtual healing circle webinars and my book signing coming up in Atlanta this month. Okay, this video is I was guided to do it by my oversoul because like I received a great knowing, like, oh, okay. Which I know a lot of light workers, especially forerunners, have been experiencing for a very, very long time. Especially, if you have been awakened since a very early age, like me, like 4 or 5 years old, realizing what this world is and what it's all about, and, not what it's all about, but like having a really good idea what is going on, what the game is, So it's really frustrating when you're sitting there and you're like trying to help people understand, trying to shed a light on things, and people just not getting it. No matter what you say, they're just not getting it. And you're like, misconstruing words, twisting words, everything being inverted, them hearing what they want to hear, them being triggered, and then turning around and saying, oh, it's you. You misspoken. No, you weren't listening. You weren't hearing right because you were hearing what you wanted to hear because you're sensitive to a certain topic, and then you freaking out about it because of whatever guilt or sensitivity you have to it. Plain and simple. That's all it is. But like my oversoul was pointing out to me this morning, actually, that this is why disclosure is taking so long. Exactly, I heard. This is why disclosure is taking so long. And it was while I was reading a comment from somebody's reaction to a video I made last night, trying to clarify, because apparently the previous 2 videos weren't clear enough. But I know a lot of you got it, but there's still many out there who still. And it's the ones who, yeah, I'm on CBD oil, I'm on THC, blah, blah, I'm on this, I'm on that, and I use marijuana for this. I mean, it's like, again, I don't know where in God's name they're even hearing. All I said was, abusing the stuff is no bueno, okay? Again, no matter what you do, what you take, if you abuse it, it's no good for you. You could overdrink water. We've had patients come in like that. And there'd be metabolic alkalosis. You could throw yourself into that. You could become too basic. People have done that shit, really. Okay? I have seen a couple of really bad cases work in the ER. I mean, it's something rare, over drinking of water. I've done it myself, actually. I overdrank water, then just started puking like crazy because I was overdoing it. I was fasting and then trying to curb the hunger. I was drinking so much water, I made myself sick. So even water, you could even overdo water. So now what? Am I going to get a cajillion crazy messages and phone calls saying, oh my God, you're telling me I can't drink water? That means I'm going to die. That's you reacting and not responding. Again, the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, which is why disclosure is taking so long, which is why this ascension process has been delayed and delayed and delayed. Because even those who claim to be awakened, even those who, are supposed light workers, are still falling into this trap. It's a 3D trap. Even though the 3D grid is down, there's still a lot of deprogramming that needs to be done. A lot. And it's the response versus reaction programming, which is blatant, which is screaming out, oh, You know, and that's why the video I made last night, I was so frustrated and upset. No, I wasn't explaining myself because I have nothing to explain. I was trying to clarify for those who I'm like, okay, guys, how else can I put it to you? You know, to get you go back. And no matter if I say go back and listen, they're still only hearing what they want to hear. It's like saying 2 + 2 is 4. But then the person listening to you say 4 is the answer is saying, oh my God, but you know, I've had such bad experiences with 4. How could you say 4 is the answer? Again, that's a you problem, not a me problem. It's something you need to work out. Some more meditation, you know, I don't know what to say to you. Maybe you're overdoing what you're taking. Maybe that's what's causing the confusion. I don't know. But that's a big issue. And it really got me down last night. And now I know why. It's because it's like, ugh, you put in so much work. Especially when I was like doing these type of videos. I admit so many times this is not something I wanted to do, because even people who are light workers, I've known to still react to things, you know, even my own family, you know, people, you know, my own sister, you know, my younger sister who's a light worker, you know, she tends to react to certain things. And it's like, it gets very frustrating. And it's not to say I don't react to some things myself. Yeah, I do. I have not done that in an extremely long time. I don't even remember the last time I did it. But I really, since I was a kid, I've always worked really hard on listening and responding instead of reacting. That's something I've been doing for a really long time. So, yeah, response versus reaction. I ain't gonna say it's not getting me down. It really is. But that's par for the course. And also, another thing I received last night was, when it comes to the whole response and reaction and why people knee-jerk react like that, even light workers and those who are supposed to be awakened, is because part of the 3D matrix is, you know, you've heard this saying, the devil is a liar. Okay? And the devil is called the great deceiver. Okay? And that's what the 3D matrix, a large part of the 3D matrix is about. It's that inversion of the truth. That's what it means. It's the inversion of the truth. And once you become wise to the inversion, you're able to hear, you're able to understand once you become wise to the inversion. So it's about being wise to the inversion. It's about listening before reacting. That's why I was shown. And again, if this doesn't respond, if this does not, I'm going to say it out loud. If this does not resonate with you, it just simply doesn't resonate with you. Okay? So, yeah, it's about learning to listen. Even as light workers, awakened ones, you know, there's a lot of listening that still needs to happen, because you know what? We're supposed to be the ones sharpening the way for the human collective. So if light workers are reacting, or knee-jerk reacting to simple things that are blatantly in their face, like no matter what it is, you don't over-abuse a substance. If something like that, that's like almost like common sense. If people just knee-jerk reacting to that because they have a soft spot, it has to do with them, so therefore the minute they hear it, they're gonna freak the fuck out. If you're still doing that, how are you gonna help the asleep, the unawakened, the yet to be awakened, I should say, not unawakened, the yet to be awakened? How are you gonna do that if you still knee-jerk reacting to things? You know, because I think of like, what's gonna happen. This is why I'm thinking, my God, it's going to be so easy to trick folks. It's going to be so easy to trick folks when it comes to partial disclosure. When it comes to like learning the truth of your favorite celebrity, even. Learning the truth of whatever politician. I mean, like even when it comes to Trump. You know, I've admitted it a cajillion times. I never liked the man. I still don't personally like him. I grew up in a Trump New York, and then I moved down here, and my beautiful beach town was blown into this freaking ugly building metropolis, and 6 of the buildings have his name on it. I did not like the man. I still don't like him. But I know how to separate the man's past from the process and what's going on right now. Okay? Which is something we're all going to have to do, because they have to switch sides. You also have to remember that, like a Trump, he was taken up to a certain point. Yeah, he was rolling with all those guys. Yeah, he was rolling with Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, the child trafficker with Pedo Island. Yeah, he was rolling with that for sure. But he got to a certain point where they were like, okay, now you've come this far. You've done enough of this. So your soul must be dark enough for us to take you all the way. And he's just like, found out what it was. We're like, whoa, yo, I may be a playboy and like some, like young chicks and be a philanderer. But I'm not that. I'm not going to eat of the flesh and taste of the blood, nor am I going to rape a kid. I'm not a pedophile. I'm turning back. I'm running back. Let me try to see if I can make up for what I can so I can ascend too. Okay? And there's going to be plenty like him, like that Dutch banker who went all the way, was horrible and rotten. And then when he got to that point where it's like, okay, now we're going to have you cross the line. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, I'm not that. Let me run back the other way, even if I'm risking my life. You got to honor these people, because you know what? They're risking their lives. They're risking their lives for real. They're risking their life and their loved ones' lives. All of us who are speaking out like this are risking our lives. All of us. Okay? So that's another response instead of reaction. And if I had people who are on my watching, subscribe to me for a very long time, email me and say, oh, I can no longer do this because, you sound like a conservative and, you're a Trump supporter. Get over yourself, really. Another response instead of a reaction, and not seeing the full picture and not listening. Listen. Again, the lips of wisdom are closed except for the ears of understanding. That's all I can say. And I hope people wise up. People have to wise up, light workers. Those of you who want to call yourselves light workers, but you're still reacting instead of responding and not listening. Yeah, man, snap out of it. Time to wake up from that 3D sleep, that lie, that inversion of the truth. Get over yourself. That's all I could say. It's about getting over yourself. It's about getting over yourself. Yeah, that's all I could say to that. So, and another reason why I was shown that stuff is going on, because not everyone who reacted to what I said, was genuine. Yeah, there's some that I know I could smell out were trolls, because I've had them do that on plenty of other videos where I had to delete them and mute them and shit like that. There are plenty. And by the way, well, never mind. I had to do that. And it's like they're trying to get the fire started. They're trying to, soak that flame of that lie, because that's how it works. Think of fake news. What's going on there? They throw up flat out lies, like, oh, this person said this or did that. And it's like, no, they didn't. No, I didn't. But like one person started, another person likes it, and they'll go back and like their own videos, and then they'll post a comment to their own comment, and then have other people who aren't listening or paying attention, who didn't even see the first video, react again. So that's how it gets started. Next thing you know, a whole big lie is formed, when no one is even going back. They're too damn lazy. They just want to react, because you get that adrenaline high, right? You get that high when you get to react. Oh my God, I'm so upset. Oh, she said something that upset me. Let me react now. Feels good, huh? Gives you a nice little quick high to react that way, to behave that way. Yeah, I see it all the time. Especially having your own channel. You see that shit all the time, and it is shit. It's bullshit. You know? People get on the bandwagon. It's called jumping on the bandwagon, right? I've seen people's reputation completely ruined and torn down off of a lie. I've had that happen to me, but I'm really good at smelling stuff out and calling people out. I have no problem with it. Trust me, I've taken down many people, big ones, when people try me like that. I'm not one to lay back. I'm not one to lay back at all, at all. I make great use out of your reaction as a teaching moment to call everything out, to bring things out in the open, because that's what keeps it going. Things being done in the dark. But my light incinerates the darkness. My light is so bright and incinerates the darkness. And I'm a light warrior, baby. And I got no problem yielding my sword and my light. It's all good. So again, what? You know, I still got my New York attitude. What? I had to be this way riding on the subway to get to school. But it serves me well because we need light warriors too. Not everybody can be singing Kumbaya and being Om and hiding under a tree. You know, now's not the time. Now's the time to come out and call out the bullshit. We need to call out the bullshit. You know, people are like, oh, don't say anything. No, I'm going to say something because I need to call out the bullshit and use it as a teaching moment so others could wake up. Because honestly, I'm tired of this shit. I don't know about you. I've been working my butt off many lifetimes. This is the oldest I've gotten in a lifetime. Okay? I'm tired of this. I don't want to come back here. This needs to freaking happen already. I know it's happening, but wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up already. Listen up. You know? Wise up. All right? So, yeah, I'm holding this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time a webinar. Go into my website, hiramholistics.com, under webinar, and I'm holding a healing Reiki meditation tapping circle on the 9th and also on the 23rd of March. So it's the 9th and is it the 23rd? I'm sorry. It's like this Saturday coming up and the Saturday after that. No. Is it? I'm sorry. Look on the website for the dates. Okay. Sorry about that. My mind slipped. Brain fart. So I know next Saturday I'm having one, and then the Saturday, not the Saturday after that, but in like every other week I'm doing it in March. Okay. So it's next Saturday, the 9th, and then next Saturday after that is my book signing. Okay. And then the Saturday after that is the healing circle again. So there are 2 dates in March for the healing circle. Only $22, so more people can join in. Okay. And there's a Q&A at the end of it. It's for 1 hour. So, you know, getting your money's worth. And my book signing is in Atlanta, Georgia, coming up in March also. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that. I'll throw that up on my website too, the book signing. And I'll post in my community page and with the address and everything at largest Barnes & Noble in Atlanta. And in May, I should be in New York. Trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. My son's graduating from college in May. So I'm also going to try to schedule my book signing in New York City also in May. So that'll be awesome. And you can buy my book anywhere, Barnes & Noble, online that is, Amazon, whatever, a lot of places selling it, Books and Books, Books a Millions, Abe Books, Blackwell Books in England. So all those places are selling my book, How the Caterpillar Flew. It's a children's rhyming book, beautifully illustrated. It's to awaken the hidden potential. And also, if you want an autographed copy, you can get it through me, through my website, which takes a few weeks because I have to get it from the publisher. I sign it and I send it to you. So it takes a few weeks, 3 to 5 weeks. Okay. So if you're interested in the session, also you can go to hiramholistics.com. All right, folks. That's it. thought I'd share that information. And I'm going to keep sharing for as long as I'm guided to. Okay, because that's another trick of the dark ones, is to frustrate you to the point where you're like, okay, that's it, I'm fucking done with this crap. But I'm gonna keep hanging in there because, you know, there's more of you who are listening and responding instead of reacting. Okay, and hopefully those who are reacting eventually will start listening. All right, Lady V out. We got this. Bye.